In this video, we're going to go over just how easy it is to set up your very own planted container pond.
From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Enough with the sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh, but.
Wow, I actually found an old battery in here, probably from the air pump that I had there, battery operated pump, was sitting in the bottom of all that mum. Wow, let's get rid of that. So I'm going to start off showing you how to create your own container pond by showing you what not to do. Really, not really what not to do, but I'm replacing one of my old container ponds, which I've had for about 5 or 6 years. You don't want to use a really cheap material or really thin plastic because it is going to have to endure the elements, the hot, the cold, and these become very brittle. So right now I'm transferring some of the plants and most of the water and rocks into one of the containers that I made already, and then I'll go into showing you how I make these. First and foremost, use a heavy grade plastic if you're going to get into this, because it's better to buy something good once than to buy something cheap twice. All right, so I'll bring you in as I show you more of what not to do and what went wrong. So let's look at the mess that I've made. I had the old tanks in the greenhouse, I had to pull them out. I have the Rotala nursery in here. As you can see, the Rotala is growing already. I'm pulling that tank out, and this tub, when you buy tubs to use outside, these are way better. Don't even try these. As you can see, I had to do the miracle tape fix over here because it just split, and none of these are really made for holding water, especially in the winter months when it gets cold. But if you look at this, it's so brittle. I'm like using no effort and it's crumbling in my hands. So a word to the wise for you guys that are thinking of doing the outside tub thing: get the best quality tub. You're better off going to like a Ace Hardware and ordering one of the troughs, like I did the 6-foot trough. Look at all of the mulm in here. I got some snails in there. I'll throw them in. And I got a lot of rocks, but a lot of mulm. All of this is good for healthy fish, and the fry feed off of that. But since I have so much grass in here and there's more gonna grow, I'm gonna take some of it out, and I am gonna add my rocks though. But they are essential to cycling, keeping the water parameters stable, and keeping a healthy ecosystem for the fish to live and breed in. So you want to have as many plants as you can have in here. I know that I'm flipping all over the place trying to get you a good picture. I have my thermometer that I leave in there all year. Let's see, it is okay, getting up there in the high 60s, so that's good. So this tub is actually pretty well established, and probably I can put some fish in here. I'll probably take even more of these plants out. I'm gonna add some more water and see if this container bows at the ends. I left the lid on here because this keeps the ends from bowing out, which is mainly what caused this to split. You can see it bowed out and then it split right down the side. This was the first issue here. So I only had this much water after this split, and that's only because I put that weather seal, that I forgot the name of it, that super magic leak sealer tape on there. Otherwise this would have been empty. But throughout the winter I had 6 inches of water in here and had tons of fry that survived in it. So I'm looking through the mulm to see if I see anything, and I'm gonna actually put this in this back corner. Yes, I'm putting mulm back into the new tub, trying to keep some open areas so that I can actually see the fish when they're in here. And I'm gonna clean it up a bit and add some more water. So let me get some water added in here. Now right here, I'm going to show you where I make the overflow. It's better to plan how much water you're going to have. Use a little X-Acto knife, or in my case, a heavy X-Acto knife. Cut a few slits and then pop a little 1-inch or half-inch PVC in there, as you see me doing here, to establish your overflow. This will prevent your bin from bowing outward, and it'll allow you to redirect the water to a pond, a drain, or planter, or wherever else you want to run the water to. But it's definitely a lifesaver, and you want to do it before you put water in. Now for the inside of the bin, you're going to need a strainer to prevent the fish from flowing through the hole. So I use this old fluval or filter strainer. You can get them from Lowe's or get them from your local fish shop. And here is the way it should look. Just keep it at a level so that your fish will not flow on the floor. Now I'm going to cut the top using the same knife. It's pretty easy. Just make sure you have a sharp blade and have a steady hold on the blade, and cut in a straight line. I use the lines that are already on the bin as a guide. That is the thinnest portion, and I fold it back. Now you can leave this in place. I choose to put a little slit and fold it back, and this allows me to put that piece back on in the winter, or I could use a piece of acrylic, like a piece of glass or acrylic. As you see here, the finished product gives you access throughout the year. The other thing you're going to want to do is make a top. You can use chicken wire like I did here, and just some 1x1s, just cut to the size of your bin. Here you'll see that I've attached the 1x1s and a chicken wire. You can get the chicken wire at Home Depot. It's pretty cheap. You get way more than you ever need, and this will keep your fish from jumping out and keep animals from getting in. Most importantly, keep animals from getting in. You'll find that to be very important once your system becomes successful. And this is the way it looks on my 6-foot system. Really easy, really clear. And I added hinges to the side so that I could easily lift it up and close it when I'm not servicing the tub. I hope that was easy to follow. I hope you guys got some inside info on how to start your own tub this year. Here's some samples of a friend's tub, and this is what mine looked like last year when I first put it out. Added the pumps, and about 2 months later it was filled with plants. So I hope that you feel confident that you can do it too. Leave your comments below or questions, or hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Till next time, love, peace, and hair.